to Miss Suman's SG classes. Our today's topic is this, that, these and those. So we have already talked about this and these in one of my previous videos. We have learned about where to write this and where to write that. In today's video, we will talk about these and those. If you have missed my video on this and that, I will attach the link in the description box below so that you all can go back, look at that video and learn that concept. So let's get started. This. Now we all know that this is used when we are talking about something close. Look at this arrow. This arrow is so small. It means that this thing we are talking about, or an animal or a human being or a tree, whatever we are talking about is very close to us. So the small arrow represents the thing is very close to us. Let's take a look here. Look at this arrow. It's a big arrow, huge arrow. So this arrow represents that we are talking about something far away. That. This small arrow, that big arrow. So let's talk about this and these. So this is a dog. If I want to talk about this dog, this is a dog. But if you look here, they are also very close. All of these four dogs are very close. How do we know that? Because of the arrow. The arrow is telling it's a small arrow. Small arrow means close to us. But they are not one. There are four dogs here. So we will not say these dogs are barking. We will say these. So what does it mean? It means this is used for one and these are used for more than one. More than one. Okay? These dogs are barking. This dog is jumping when we are talking about one dog. These dogs are barking. Let's take another look. This cow. Look, there's only one cow here. So this cow has black dots. These. Maybe this is a barn where there are four cows. These cows are eating grass. So this is used for one and these are used for more. Very good job. In the next one, I will ask you, look at these beautiful dinosaurs. So I want to ask you, where should we write this and where should we write these? So right here, I see one dinosaur. So what does it say? What is our rule? Our rule says when it is one, we use this. So should we use this for one dinosaur? This dinosaur is super cool. I like it. And in the next picture, you can see four dinosaurs. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 dinosaurs. So 4 dinosaurs means more than one. These dinosaurs are enjoying the party. This for one, these for more than one. But we cannot forget that this and these are used when we are talking about something close to us. When something is close to us, you can either use this or these. If there is one thing, we will use this. If there is more than one, then we will use these. Woo! Let's take a look at that and those. So this big arrow shows that this thing is far away. That bear is eating. That. But in the second picture, you can see how many bears? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 bears, more than one. And the arrow shows they are far away. Those bears look dangerous. Those bears look hungry. Oh my God. But now we know that the big arrow means far away. That is used for one, and those are used for more than one. That girl is smiling. The big arrow, she's far away. But you can see that girl is smiling. Those, big arrow means far away. But look how many girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those girls are cheering. Hooray! We all are happy. We are learning this, that, these, and those. Very good job, guys. Let's take a look at the last one. Look at that car. It's far away. Look at that car. Look at those cars. They are taking part in the race competition. Look at those cars. Because there are more than one. There are 3 cars here. And there is only one car here. Look at that car. Look at those cars. Very good job, guys. I am sure now you understood the concept of this, that, these, and those. So this and that is singular. This and that is used when we are talking about one thing. These and those are used when we are talking about more than one thing. Hooray! I hope you liked working with me. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.